Yup, you know what it is. Hip Hop Mike live from the crib, mid quarantine. I don't know how much longer this shit gonna last, but I know that I'm enjoying talking to the artists on this platform. And I got a guest today that is celebrating a birthday. Big up my man Soldier Kid in his bed. What up, man?
You already know, man, what it is. Soldier Kid Triple X in with it, yeah.
How long the birthday celebration been going on for? Because I know you was getting lit the last couple of days. I see you on the gram going crazy.
Yeah, man. I've been getting lit the last couple of days. It's gonna be my birthday the whole month.
All right. How has it
Yeah.
been celebrating in quarantine? You've been outside at all? Or you laying low?
I've just been laying low, you feel me? But I'm planning on, but you feel me? You see all like restrictions kind of going down a little bit, so I'm planning on making a couple moves in the next couple of weeks.
All right. Yeah, I know Florida's starting to loosen up, let y'all move around a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is good news for you, man, because I see you just dropped a video. You got a little project out. You doing your thing.
Yeah. Already, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm trying to turn it to a triple X summer.
So what is the Triple X about? You got to put me on because I think a lot of people get confused when they see the Triple X. They might not necessarily know. Put me on to how that started and where that come from.
It started by like I think good like 2-3 years ago. I had me and my dog. Really, my dog had started it. You feel me? Before like the whole egg situation. You feel me? I mean, like it's a whole bunch of ways you can interpret it. You feel me? A lot of people use extra explicit and one way like as an acronym. But really, I feel like the main meaning is like kind of like I'm poison. You know what I'm saying? You ever seen one of them old like bottles in the cartoon of poison with the skull on it and say XXX on it? You feel me? Basically, you know what I'm saying? I'm dangerous.
All right. Nah, I fuck with it, man. Let's take it back just a little bit, because obviously me like many, I came across your page after that whole situation that happened with X. I know you've been doing music before that. A lot of people was coming for your neck in that instance, and to see now, almost 2 years later, you still out here thriving, dropping music, getting the big boxes on World Star. What was that experience like? How did it change your life, and where did you kind of move from there? Did people still like are aware that you weren't the guy, or?
I mean, like that experience, it was like so surreal. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty crazy. I feel like it was like that was like a fun time in my life and a hectic time too in my life. You feel me? And
Can you walk me through that day at all? Like that day, did you just wake up to a bunch of messages and was like not even knowing what was going on, or?
Yeah, cause the conspiracy has started off on a little picture I had took at Fish Hooks. So I remember I went to Fish Hooks down a lot of that day, and then I remember taking me a little nap, and by the time I woke up, it was just all over the internet.
It's wild. And did it change anything with your music? Because you had music out at the time. Did your streaming jump up? Is that when it kind of started to bubble?
Everything went up. But I ain't gonna lie, something nobody really understands is that like had our little like bubbling going on before the X situation. All the X situation did was like take it to a whole nother level. You feel me?
Well, I assume, because I think a lot of people forget to realize that, like, for you to even get the attention to begin with, you had started some shit and had been moving and dropping music. This wasn't like an opportunity for you. This was actually more of a speed bump.
Yeah.
It possibly could have slowed you down more than sped you up.
Really, that's what people don't really understand. People feel like, oh, because the X got all this clout, but really, it was a setback more than a come up. Yeah. And nobody gets that. But you feel me? It's whatever.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, anybody that's watching this that's an artist themselves, if you got plans in place, you out here, you moving and things is kind of happening, and then all of a sudden, boom, you wake up from a nap, the whole world is done changed. You got to now do a whole nother job trying to figure out how to move forward from there and keep your integrity without, being one of these clout chasing people.
Without being a clout chaser, right. And that's my biggest problem was everybody felt like I was chasing clout. But really all I was trying to do is clear my name. You know what I'm saying?
Which thankfully you did, man. And I'm glad that people are starting to see that even though you is a bit of poison when it comes to the music, you still a stand-up good dude.
Real shit, real shit.
So coming off of that, once things started calming down, what was life like then? Did people start reaching out on a positive note, supporting more, or was it still like you just in it to win it on your own and you was pushing through?
I mean, like after that whole little situation, a lot of people did reach out. I went to a whole bunch of. To be honest though, like I used to do a whole bunch of like record label runs, and I feel
Okay.
like I was doing more before the X situation.
Yeah,
But like
people.
a whole bunch of people was hitting me up after that and whatnot. I was getting little deals and shit like that. None that I took, but I had got a couple.
I think that's pretty smart to decide to not necessarily just jump into something and really keep pushing
Right,
what you started.
right.
So what's the situation now? You're independent. Did you take one of these deals? What's it looking like?
Nah, man, we still hard down grinding. We ain't take no deal yet. We still hard down grinding.
See, and I
For
fuck with
real.
that because not a lot of people got ice in their grills without the deal. You know what I mean? So you doing something
Damn
right
me.
on your end.
Before the deal, come on, I'm telling you.
You grew up in Florida?
Yeah, Palm Beach County.
Okay. I used to live out by Vero Beach in Stewart, like Indian River. But one
Yeah.
thing I know about Florida is it's not easy to get recognized out there. Like it's not, just a walk in the park. The labels are everywhere, and there's a lot of parties and events happening. Before all of this situation that kind of built things up on the social media front, how did you get started with rapping? Like where did Soldier Kid birth from? You know?
To be honest, I was doing a lot of like street work. You feel me? That's a lot of shit like people never seen that side of me. Cause like I don't do it much now, but back in the G before like the whole situation, I was doing like a lot of street work. I used to print out a whole bunch CDs. I used to get a whole bunch of shirts. I used to take a whole bunch of my guys out on the road. And I'm from Palm Beach, so we used to be all the way up North Florida, all the way in Cali, Orlando, in the malls, passing out CDs and all type of shit. We used to be here in high school. We used to look up what days certain high schools would have football games. We used to be going out there down in Miami, all type of shit. We put in a lot of work.
So you just running up and down the coast trying to promote yourself and push some music.
Right, right.
At what point was it like there a record that really took off? Like what was it that kind of changed things for you and let you kind of take this as like your career is something that's super serious?
I think I don't know. There's a couple tracks. I think it probably might. I think one track I might say kind of like pushed me in the right direction is the my GTA track. You
Okay.
feel me? And around the time I dropped that track, that's around the same time like Say Cheese was like bubbling up from like posting artists and stuff like that. So Say Cheese kept posting me constantly, and I think that's like you feel me? What
Uh,
built the momentum.
that's when things kind of went outside of Florida.
Right, right.
What's it been like now, like just moving around as an artist? I mean, a little bit of time has went past, obviously we've had some times for you to do shows and stuff before this quarantine situation. Have you
Right.
been out here performing, doing a lot of bookings? Like what's that kind of been looking like?
Yeah, I've been doing shows. I've been doing shows locally around the area. I haven't done much like out of the state though.
All
And
right.
that's really what I'm trying to hit for. By the time this quarantine over, I get more bookings like out of Florida. But yeah, I've been doing shows, keeping up with my music working and shit like that.
I definitely got to put you on the New York shows I'll be doing. Once things is calmed down, we're gonna fly you up here and get you right for sure.
Yeah. That'll be dope, man.
Have you been up here at all? Like outside of maybe taking label meetings and stuff?
Yeah, I had one show in New York. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I had one show in New York one time at a
So this
little
is
strip
from San
club
Francisco.
there. Yeah,
Oh, you was at a strippy.
yeah, I was at a strip club.
Good shit, man. You got some girls hanging around you in Florida. Anything serious? Or you just having fun? I know you a young guy.
I got me a little shorty. I got me a little shorty.
How does she feel about all the attention you be getting and just the way you be moving around? Because I know the girls be flooding the DMs. I see them in the comments sometimes. She cool with it? She been
Man,
supportive?
she low key, she hates it. She hates it. Well, but low key, she likes it though. You feel me? She hates it, but low key, she knows she like it. She like watching all the other little gnats want to fuck with her dude, but they can't get them. You feel me? She like that shit.
It's wild, man. So tell me about the suicidal record, because you don't seem suicidal at all. You seem like a positive, upbeat guy. Is that like that more of a reflection of like some past, or video is crazy
more,
too. The video, I don't know who the fuck is Frosty something that said, I think, but that shit icy.
Frosty from Frosty. That's my new go-to camera lady. She a lady. She a girl. She a female. She from South Carolina. She came all the way down here, got me right on the video. Me and her finna start working a lot.
She went off on that joint.
Yeah, she went off. Yeah, like you said though. just by like past experience, you feel me? The name suicide, it ain't like, I wasn't like too much trying to like say actually like suicidal, like killing myself. It's more of like a metaphor type, you feel me?
Alright. I love the name Thug Melodies too, because it's such a like contradiction. It's like, you know, you be on some thug shit but still be able to melodize and keep it real.
Right.
What was that about? How did that Thug Melodies thing come about?
Man, cause really I just dove back off my last mixtape, Heartbreak Hotel, you feel me? And it was like low key, I was trying to get like the same vibe as that mixtape, but for like the gangsters though, you feel me?
So bring them a little bit more to the
street. Feel me? Yeah.
What's working in the crib been like during quarantine? You got a studio situation there? You be recording?
Man, I've been trying to stay the fuck away from people, bro. for real. But like, I've been trying to like keep the quarantine from not slowing me down as much as possible. So like, I'm still recording videos for the tape and shit like that in the safest places possible.
All right, so you busting these moves and keeping it safe. That's good.
Yeah.
What can people expect to come? I mean, you just celebrated a pretty big birthday. You how old now? You just turned
20 years old.
You at them teen years, man. You moving into that adulthood. What can people expect? Are they gonna get a more mature soldier kid? Is this gonna be soldier man? How you gonna do this?
Soldier now. They finna call me soldier adult.
Soldier adult.
I'm a girl man shit for real now. Nah, I'm finna go in though. I'm trying to even though I'm elevating, I'm becoming older. I wanna low key give them like some old soldier kid vibes. You feel me?
Alright.
I low key want to take them back like 2018 somewhere. You feel me? I got something special for my fans this year.
Nah, I know you got a lot of stuff to write about too, man. I'll be seeing you on the blogs and things like that, the gram.
Yeah.
There's a lot of action around you, and a lot of people be having your name in their mouth. Sometimes for better, sometimes for worse. But
yeah,
imagine what's on your mind, man, and the fact that you're able to pour that into the music is dope.
I appreciate it, bro.
Much love, man. I mean, if there's anything you gotta ask me, I pretty much covered what I wanted to cover, but you know, it's all love. I hope you're being safe out there.
Yeah, I'm being safe. I do got one question for you though.
What's up?
Did you enjoy my little mixtape? I don't know if you heard it yet. Did you enjoy it?
That was some of it. Honestly, I was on the YouTube binging earlier today. I was just watching video after video.
Yeah.
You were supposed to catch up on the station head before all of this, and then this shit hit and it threw us off. And then today was a pleasant surprise that we got to catch up.
I'm telling you, it really is.
You know I'm gonna sit with this Thug Melodies though the rest of the day. I gotta go to the studio at 6 o'clock with my artist Live Like Davis. I'm gonna vibe out to that on the way out to Queens.
Okay, then appreciate it. I want to hear your feedback on it, man.
Much love, my brother. I got you. I'm gonna DM you. Hit me with a follow back if you don't mind. I
got you.
I know I'm not the baddest bitch, but like, you know. But yeah, with the feedback for sure, man.
All right, that's real.
Soldier Kid, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, my brother.
Thank you, bro.